ありのメルエム。お前さんは何にも分かっちゃいねえよ。人間の底すらない進化を。
What if achieving a greater cause required you to betray everything you stood for? Would you hold on to your principles, even if it meant failing the mission? Or would you abandon them to see the mission through? That was the choice Netero faced. People often become more set in their beliefs as they grow older, not because they refuse to change, but because those beliefs have been shaped and reinforced over an entire lifetime. The longer a principle has defined you, the harder it becomes to let go. And Netero has spent decades building his identity around martial arts, discipline, and honor. But to complete his final mission, he had to abandon the very identity he has spent his entire life creating. Netero's greatest sacrifice was not giving up his life. It was giving up everything he believed in for a cause greater than himself. Netero was sent to eliminate the Chimera Ant King. That was his responsibility as chairman of the Hunter Association. But beneath that responsibility was something much more personal. Netero had spent years searching for a worthy opponent. He had become so powerful that ordinary battles could no longer satisfy him. The martial artist who had surpassed everyone around him was left with no one capable of forcing him to beyond his limits. And just when he feels he can't be challenged anymore, Meruem appeared. Meruem was not simply another dangerous enemy. He was the answer to Netero's deepest desire. For the first time in decades, Netero stood before someone as a challenger. He was against someone who might actually kill him. The mission to protect humanity and Netero's selfish desire for the perfect battle had temporarily become the same thing. That's why he looked so alive during the fight. He is not afraid of Meruem. He is actually grateful. And this is where the last mission becomes so important. The composition associated with Netero's final confrontation do not make the encounter sound like an exciting tournament battle. They made it sound ceremonial, almost religious, like a funeral taking place before either fight has died. The choir gives the confrontation a sense of something greater than two individuals. The heavy brass carries authority, but also approaching doom. And beneath all this, the music feels strangely mournful. Even the title tells us this. It's not called the greatest battle or the strongest martial artist. It's called the last mission. Because no matter how personal the battle becomes, Netero is not there as a martial artist. He's there to complete a job. The poor man's rose is the complete opposite of everything Netero represents. His martial arts required decades of discipline. The rose required none. His techniques were unique to him. The rose was mass-produced. His strength was earned through suffering, gratitude, and devotion. The rose could be carried by almost anyone. There's no beauty in it. It does not care who is stronger. It simply explodes. The greatest martial artist in the world defeated the strongest creature in the world, using a weapon associated with humanity is capable for cheap, indiscriminate destruction. From the perspective of a warrior, it's disgraceful. But from the perspective of someone who's accomplishing a job, Netero did that perfectly. The lives of countless people could not be gambled on Netero's pride as a fighter. So when his martial artists failed, Netero abandoned the rules of martial arts. He transformed the sacred duel into an assassination. This was Netero's true sacrifice. As someone who's at Netero's level, you cannot imagine the pain that's going through him when he had to activate the bomb. The twisted face that he had when he had to activate the bomb is the truest representation of how he felt. Lastly, the whole Chimera Ant arc is one of my favorite arcs in any anime. Not only does it have the best fights, but also the deepest meanings and best character development I have ever witnessed. I want to thank everyone for watching this till the end. If you liked what you saw, please consider like and subscribe. Your support is the biggest motivation driver for me, and I'll see you all in the next video.